Hey everybody, this is Randy the Mobile Traveler. Wait for it. Can you hear that? Wait a minute. I can't hear it. The generator. The air conditioner isn't running. I think it's time we go fix it. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Maybe. Don't you love how I can put my hand right up in here to turn this camera off? Well, first things first is you have to remove this cover. Let me get my tool. You know, servicing generators is not that tough to do. But it's a must do. Because if you don't, hang on a minute, gotta find another tool. You know, ain't that crap. Seems like I lose everything once I go to try to do something. Oh heck, I bet y'all didn't know I could move that fast, did you? Oh, sometimes I surprise myself. Yeah, oh well. Alright, let's start over. You gotta take the base plate off. And you should service these about every 100 hours of use. That's what it says right there even. And this has that much use. Now the first thing you got to do is you got to check the spark plug. Pop that off. And you get your handy dandy spark plug changer. Stick it right in that hole right there. Gotta get it to match. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, now it fell into place. And then you loosen it up. And what you're looking for here, I'll show you here as soon as I get her off. It broke loose anyway. They shouldn't be too tight on there. Be finger tight, which this one is. Now this is a Champion 2000, and I got it used from a gentleman, and it needed a little bit of work. So basically I did a service job on it. I put in a new spark plug and everything I'm getting ready to show you here. And then it started working fine. I've been using it ever since. Now, you got to get your fingers in. It's kind of tight. Okay, spark plug. Let me show you this. The spark plug is not pretty. It's not in bad shape, but it's not in great shape. So I'm going to take some sandpaper and I am going to clean all of this off right up in here. And I'm going to reuse it. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to check the air filter, which is right there. And then we're going to pop that off. You know, if you service everything like it's supposed to be serviced, it'll last you a good long time. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. And when you're, out here on the road, these are a must to have. I wouldn't be able to have my air conditioner running if I didn't have the generator working. And the air filter actually looks very clean, as you can see. Now what I do with these is I just put them up to the sun, see if I can see anything out of them, see if they're gunked. And this one is not gunked with anything, so we're just going to replace it. It looks very good. This is your fuel line. You want to get up underneath that. You don't want that leaking. You get in place and you put it right back together again. Like I was saying, it's very important to service your equipment. Hopefully y'all can hear me here. We got a little bit of wind going, but now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the oil. And the oil is right here. And how I'm going to do that, actually I'm probably just going to change the oil. I got it sitting up over a garbage can right now. And then I'm going to drain it right inside this bowl. And then I'm going to dispose of it properly. I'm going to put it back in a can and I'm going to take it. Yeah, I think we're a little bit low on the oil actually. Just a tad bit. It hasn't been running the greatest. It usually takes one pull. Well, it's been taking about 10 to start it now. So that's telling me there's something wrong and it was time to get serviced. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to tip this up and watch the oil come out. And catch it. And it's just a little black. It's not terrible, but it is a little bit black. So it's time to change it. And it's got a little spout here at the bottom, and that's what's catching it. And of course I got my paper towel to catch it better. Anyway, I'm going to need 2 hands here. So we're going to come right back to you. Okay, I'm back. Now, it's time to put the oil back in. So I use the funnel. Sometimes I have to make a funnel. And I do it slowly, just so I could check it periodically. You don't want to overfill your oil. If you do, you have to dump it out. And this should take right around a half a quart, I believe. So just be careful, and if you spill, you clean it up. Okay, now I'm going to check the oil level. And it's looking probably close to being done. A lot of times you don't want it to come out the hole here. If it does, yeah, well, we're going to have to put a little bit more in there. And once it starts coming out, you know she's full. Over full, actually. Anyway, you got to take care of your stuff like I'm talking. Like I've been saying, if you don't do maintenance on your equipment, then you're kind of screwing yourself. You'll be buying new generators left and right. And I can't afford it, can you? And this generator should have thousands of hours if used right. Oh, we're looking good on the oil now. Okay, so then you put the cap back on it. Well, if you spill any, you got to clean it up. You don't want to have a mess in your oil compartment. And then, of course, I can't find my cap now. Well, I'll tell you what, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached. And some days, it's not attached. Okay, well, I don't know where I put it. All right, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to show you the arrestor. Now, I had cleaned this out earlier. I gave it a squirt. But you got to make sure this is clean and not obstructed in any way. And how I do that is I give it a squirt and then I use this brush, this wire brush on it. WD-40, anything that's got a little petroleum base will clean that gunk out of there and make it brand new. Well, not brand new, but you know what I mean. The air will be able to get out of there. It's got to breathe. And that's what it's going to do, is breathe. I don't think I need to I'm going to take it all the way off just so I can show you guys the other side. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's got a little cap on it. You know what? There's no sense in taking it all the way off. You know what to do. You can clean it. And right now, we got gold. So, it's clean enough. I'm going to tighten this back up. We are going to put everything back together, spark plug in, and then I'm going to show you how good it runs. Be right back, people. Okay, we have to test this out. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I already tested it, and it worked the first time. We got the green light. That's all it takes. That is all it takes. So the moral of this story is, take care of your equipment. Is that right, guys?
I suppose.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. This is who we're looking at here. Tell me who we got. We got Lori. Right here. Lori's way. Dennis. What is your channel, Dennis?
It's Life Force Unleashed.
Life Force Unleashed.
Yep, that's what I do too. Life Force Unleashed.
What's your channel about?
It's about van life.
Van life.
Van life and cooking.
Yeah, okay. Hey, you guys drive safe out there. We'll talk at you later.